Before I start my speech today, I would like to ask all of you some simple questions. Do you remember how the world was like 5 years ago? How about 10 years ago? Or 15 years ago? No? 15 years ago would take us back to 2002. In 2002, there was no smartphones, no Wi-Fi, no Facebook, no automobile run by electricity, no high-definition TV, and yes, no President Trump. That world seems so distant ago, and yet that world seems so distant ago, and yet that was the world in which many of us here today used to live in. And I'm sure plenty of us thought we were pretty modernized and advanced back then. How wrong we were. Our world is changing around us in a frantic pace that if we do not continue to grow and develop, we will soon be left behind. Many jobs that exist today will change and morph as technology and computer systems make their impact. We used to have bowling alley pin setters. They were young boys employed at the bowling alleys to set up the pins for their clients. Human alarm clocks. They were hired to ensure that people woke up on time for their own jobs. They would use stick, clubs, pebbles to knock on people's windows and doors. Pre-radar listeners for enemy aircraft. Before radar, troops used acoustic mirrors and listening devices like these to detect the sound of engines from approaching aircrafts. Rat catchers. Rat catchers were employed in Europe to control rat population. They ran high risk of suffering bites and infections, but helped prevent these from spreading to the public. Lamp lighters. They used long poles to light, extinguish, and refuse street lamps until electric lamps were introduced. Switchboard operators. Switchboard operators were an integral part of the telephone network's operation before modern technology rendered them obsolete. They would connect long-distance phone calls and do all kinds of things that are done digitally now. So do you still see these jobs? No. Then there are jobs that existed now, which never existed 30 years ago. Bloggers, app developers, life coaches, social media managers, millennial experts. What's their job? To know the likes, dislikes, habits, lifestyles of the young people and make their company more youth compatible. Full-time Netflix viewer. Yes, this is a real job. They are hired by content streaming company to watch stuff and tag it. Think of it this way. 60% of the jobs 10 years from now haven't been invented yet. With that in mind, imagine the different types of jobs that you will be seeing in the future. Take for an example, technology research firm IDC predicts the amount of data businesses to grow 50-fold over the next decade. And as data becomes cheaper, faster, more pervasive, the nature of our job will also change as well. Another example, the first wave of baby boomers has now turned 65. Your grandparents, my parents, as this generation grays, their needs will change too. Their growing numbers and increasing medical needs will require a different kind of healthcare professionals to take care of them. Georgetown University conducted a study on job growth and education requirements across the workforce in 2020 and found that almost 5 million jobs will go unfilled because of skills gaps, particularly in the growing fields of healthcare, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, together with arts. So what can you do? What can you do to better prepare yourself for the future? This. This. Or this. There's a saying, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Outsiders may think that someone is lucky to be in the right place at the right time. What they don't know is the preparation behind it. Preparation is the key. Tons of opportunities may come your way, but if you're not prepared to capitalize on them, they mean nothing. That's why I believe it's essential for you to prepare yourself for the future. Don't wait until an opportunity comes to start preparing. That will be too late. Instead, you should prepare early. The earlier, the better. That way, when opportunity comes, you're ready to take advantage of it. And people will be seeing you in the right place at the right time. So, how should we prepare ourselves for future opportunities? There are 3 ways. First, build a portfolio, build our character. Make the best out of your time here at DBS. Try as many things as you can while you are a student here. Join student clubs, society, teams, group. Open your minds to new experiences and different people here. Through these experiences, you are building up a portfolio, your own character, and an identity for yourself. A willingness to start early will prepare you well for the challenges to come. Number 2, make learning a habit. You're not learning here at school to pass an exam. There are still a lot of learning to be done when you graduate from DBS. What you learn today may or may not be relevant when you start working 10 years from now. But in a world where change is becoming the only constant, we all need to be lifelong learners. Learning never stops, even when you leave school, college, or university. So keep an open mind to learn new things, regardless of age, gives you the best chance to succeed when the best opportunity presents itself. Lastly, we should consistently place ourselves where our heart wants to be. We say we want to be a writer. Well, where's our writing? Where's our book? Where's our blog? We don't need someone to give us permission to write. We just need to write. We say we want to be a business person. Well, where's our business? We don't need someone's permission to give us, we don't need someone to give us permission to start a business. We just need to do it. Have we received the education we need to actually contribute value in these areas? If not, why not? If we truly want something, we will place ourselves where our heart will be. Do what you like and be good at doing it. It is not necessarily the other way around. Only because you're good at something doesn't mean you like what you're doing. Think about it. That would conclude my speech today. I wish you luck in your endeavors and the upcoming exams. Thank you.